Hey guys, I just watched the 5th episode of Paramount Plus's Halo series and it was actually good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was so much better than, well, it was the best episode so far. I'm going to say that out the front. This episode was actually incredible. Master Chief had some screen time, he kept his helmet on, and there were fight scenes that looked like they were from the games, ripped right off the screen. Well, onto another screen, obviously, but the small screen, because this isn't a movie. If this was a movie, it would probably still have the same budget. The CGI looked amazing in this episode, but again, I still think it's 10 million per episode, if I'm correct. I think it's 9 episodes, as we talked about in the first episode. But yeah, no, this episode was really good. Another character that's caught my eye, Kai, she is cool. They could do some really cool things with her. I didn't talk about her last week because I'd have a bit of a rant, didn't I? But at the end of last week's episode, she took her like emotion pellet out and she covered her hair in blood, and now she like feels stuff and she sees like the world in like a different eye, sort of. And I thought this was really good. And in this episode, it kind of shows how unstable the Spartans are when they take the pellet out the back, and there's a scene that actually shows this really well where Master Chief is saving her because she kind of has like an anxiety attack because she's never felt this before, and Master Chief beats the absolute hell out of this elite and he's pounding it on the ground, and like obviously this show really takes the R rating into account, and he crushes through its skull and he lifts his hand up and it's all like got like bones and blood in it. It looks amazing, and it really shows how sort of dampened these people are. And the story with Master Chief and Halsey as well is sort of going into really interesting places, because we find out that he was actually kidnapped as a child. As if you guys have watched the Halo Legends animated film, you'd probably already know that, but I've not seen that in a while. I do remember it very well though, but I've not seen it in quite a while. But yeah, no, they did that, and I thought it was good that they did that, but I'm quite confused because the producers have said that they've not played the games, but they've adapted that from another Halo film. That makes me think, what if they only knew the Halo sort of kind of material from the other films? But obviously everyone knows of the games. Like, I've literally got one down there. Like, everyone knows of these games, and I really liked this episode. This episode was so good, and the bit where Master Chief was like hijacking a Banshee and using like a plasma pistol to like, oh, it was awesome. It was really, really cool. And the CGI was alright as well. I've already mentioned that, but it was good. Yeah, I thought Quan, the most uninteresting character of all time, she actually didn't get much screen time, and I was so happy. There's actually quite a funny scene where she gets like locked to a motorbike and she like starts screaming. I thought that was pretty funny because I couldn't get less about her. But no, this episode was sick. This episode was definitely the best one, the strongest episode, because I woke up this morning and I checked IMDb like I usually do, and it came out as like 8.5, and I was like, what? Because the last episode got like 6.4 or something, I swear. But now it's gone down by 0.2, which isn't too bad for like a whole day. So well, it's not even been a whole day yet, so that's pretty good. That it's on 8.3 at the moment, and I'd have to probably agree, guys. I'd probably give this episode probably like a 7.5 to an 8. I really enjoyed this episode. It's got me really excited to where this is gonna go. I hope the Flood comes back. I hope Cortana stops being a bit annoying, and I hope Halsey doesn't die. I've got a feeling they're going to kill Halsey off as well. The actor, I'm sorry, I don't know who plays Halsey, but really, really good actor. She's amazing. She's killing it. But what did you guys think of the new Halo series? As I said, this is the best episode. So if you guys really enjoyed this episode, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.